What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Inside Out Football. I'm your host, David, and I'm back with another episode with a guest. And please welcome for the first time on the show, Omar with Houston Dynamo. How's it going, man?
What's up, man? I'm doing good.
It's good to have
Appreciate you having me on.
No, of course. It's great to have you on. You know, it's great that we get to like catch you while you're here, while you're in Washington. Have a pleasure to go ahead and listen to your story. Give people a little sneak peek on who you are. But of course, people now know you from playing with Houston Dynamo. Yeah. Most people that watch you from Seattle will remember you from playing with UW, with the university here. Mm-hmm. But I want to know, from going back to the very start, to give people a perspective of who's the Omar. Like, where did you start? What made you start playing soccer?
I got a funny. It's funny. I grew up wanting to be in the NFL. You know,
really,
I was a hooper. I was NFL, and I wanted to be a hooper. So, I mean, if you were to ask me if I'm gonna play soccer, I would be like, heck no. Like, you know what I mean? Because I mean, like, where I grew up, it's like you'd be like, hey, you play soccer? Dudes would look at you like look at you crazy. Like, what are you playing soccer for?
Yeah,
like, nobody plays it. So, and it just wasn't cool. So I never wanted to play. And then I think I finally started playing when I was about like 11, which is typically kind of late. And even then I hated it. You know.
Oh, what made you hate soccer at first? Was it what people were saying, or like something?
I guess it was a little half and half. You know, I guess it was like, you know, half of it is people was looking at you crazy. Just, you know, it's not a good persona that's matched with a soccer player. Kind of looked at it as a square bit. And then I also genuinely, I mean, it's tough. It's a very technical sport. You know, I also didn't understand the game fully, like the beautiful side in it. And so it was just like nah,
it's not about.
Yeah. But somehow I stuck with it. I don't think I really started liking it until I would say like my freshman, sophomore year of high school. Then I fell in love with it.
Were you trying to be the ultimate athlete at first, like soccer, basketball, and football, or like was it that like you were just trying to like stay on the American side of sport, and then one day you just stumble into soccer?
Honestly, not even. It really, I just love to do everything. You know, like I love playing basketball. Love it. Love playing football. I loved surfing. I love skating. I love, you know, I just love doing.
Bro, wait. So if you surf, like, what's it like the first time you surf? Because I always like see people surfing, having a hand over it. Yeah. I want to know what's it like at first, like.
The first time. You
just be drowning.
The first time you don't see much because you under the water getting twisted, twirling around by the waves because you know you just gonna crack. But nah, it's dope. After your first couple tries, and once you get to get the hang of standing up on a board, and then like just going from your chest to your feet, then it's smooth sailing.
Yeah,
that's good.
What's it called? You have the rope like tied around your foot so you don't lose it and everything. Yeah. Can you do tricks now? Like,
nah, I wouldn't say I can do tricks, but I can catch some pretty steep waves though. I can catch a decent amount.
Yeah, of course. So now you say you started playing at 11, and even though you still hated it, but what made you enjoy the game? Do you remember that one point that where you're like, okay, like I enjoy this?
Yeah, honestly, I think what kept me in it was, I mean, I never really gave up much. You know, even if I wasn't thinking about that at the time, it was just I kind of just stuck with it. It was like, oh, I got practice, okay. But I would say like my drive, I was super competitive, very competitive kid. So my drive to win, you know, just kind of made me like it more because it made me want to try harder. Yeah. And then in a game, if I'm like, even if I'm not enjoying myself, I'd be like, nah, I want to win. So I'll just kind of it just switched my thinking in the moment. Yeah. I didn't even remember I didn't like soccer. You know what I mean? I loved it at that time when I was playing. And then also, you said what kept me in it, right?
What kept you like in it, like over the years afterwards, like
enjoying
it now, but like
and then after I started getting good at it. So it was horrible. Like, you know, my dad used to be like, go juggle. And I'm like, no, like, dude, like I'll walk over to the side pissed, and I'll just get the ball in my hand and just punt it like 100 yards in the air, and then just go walk and get it. Yeah. Because it wasn't fun, you know what I mean? Also, I couldn't juggle. Obviously, juggling's not fun when you can't juggle. Yeah. You know, so, but then as I started, you know, growing more in the sport and getting better, then I was like, oh, like, this is dope. Like, I get to mix the dudes. I get to make people, you know, I get to score. So Yeah, it was cool.
Okay, yeah. So, later on, you also ended up playing for Crossfire Academy, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. But you recall
Bernie James.
Yeah, but what was it? Was Crossfire the first club, or was there other clubs before then? Before you took it seriously?
Yeah. No, so I played for my dad's club. He had a club. He had a club. He's not a part of it now, but he used to be a part of a club called Kajumalo FC, and our boys team was called like Tembo or something. So this was like this is way back. This is I can't remember. I think it was.
So your dad was
Select
like, was he
Premier.
like a coach, or was like, did he own the team at first?
He was a coach.
He was a coach.
He was
So
a coach, but he was part owner, I guess.
Okay, so like he has a team, and he kind of did incite you like, okay, like I want you to play for me when you got good, or like when you were enjoying the game.
Well, he's who I started out with, so
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can say that. Yeah, he definitely enticed me to keep going, just be a part of his team and just do that.
What position did you play at the start?
Center mid. I played center mid my whole life, really.
Your whole life, yeah.
And then center mid / center back, just forward, just whatever we needed.
Just enjoying the defending or so. Yeah.
It was funny because my dad, he always taught me, like, he wanted me to see the game. You know, see the game from the back because you can see everything, you understand it more, and this is this. So I would actually sometimes start the game as a center back, and then I would move to center mid.
Okay. Ooh, like he just like switch you to center mid or whatever. Which one do you think you enjoyed most?
At the time, center mid for sure. I love center mid.
Yeah.
Just because you get to do everything. You touch the ball a lot. You know, you can go up and score, and I also like to defend a bit. So it was love.
Yeah. So of course later on you like you say you played for your dad's club. Yeah. You also played for Crossfire Academy. What was that breaking point in your head where you're like, okay, like this is what I want to be focused on? Like soccer is a sport I want to be focused on. When did it hit you? It's like I'm aiming for this.
Something higher. I guess it came at the point where I realized I probably wasn't gonna be in the NBA. You know?
Oh, what did you think? What did you say that?
I mean, Seattle's is a basketball city, right? It's a hoop town. So I'm playing with friends, and you know, I know guys who are projected to go to the NBA, and I'm like, okay, I'm good, but I'm not 6'6". You know what I mean? I'm not super thick, and obviously Isaiah Thomas, you know, city of town legend, but I'm like, the odds of me actually going, it just seemed less realistic. And so it was in high school when I was playing what, freshman, sophomore year, I'm playing 3 sports. So I'm playing basketball, football, and soccer. I would leave basketball practice early and then go to soccer practice.
Oh, is it like at the same like season or so?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because so like if I was playing club or academy, like it's going on at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I'll leave my basketball practice early and just to go play soccer right after. But then once I realized, okay, freshman, sophomore year I'm playing 3, and then junior year I'm like, okay, I got to narrow this down. So I gave up football. And so my junior year I was just playing basketball and soccer. And then my senior year was like, all right, we gotta go to college. We gotta go D1.
Yeah.
Well, that was the goal. And I can't have all my time and my body, you know, pushed aside, you know, to 2 other sports. So I was like, all right. And after junior year I was like, okay, no more hoop. Even in the coaches, that was probably the toughest decision I had to make.
Really?
I love playing basketball, but
you still play like now, like casually or something?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I definitely go play. I'll go play on like I guess some like off time or like an off day. Just go put up shots over in here, Houston, wherever.
Yeah. 3-pointers. How we looking?
Oh, we got that in the bag.
We got
for
that.
Sure. Yeah, we nice with it. We nice with it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Of course, now that you're in Texas with Houston, you go see some of the games, the basketball games in Texas.
Yep. I'll go out a few times. So my brother, like my best friend growing up, was Kevin Porter.
Okay.
Kevin Porter Jr. He's from here, so he's over at he's been over at the Rockets.
Oh wow.
So I'll go and he would get me out to the games, and I'll go get some shots up with the guys at the facility sometimes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So
it kind of brings back those memories too to when you were playing.
It brings us memories of joy. And it's good to take your mind off of your sport sometimes, you know, and it can get stressful. So
yeah. So I want to know, you later on went out to play. Of course, you went to play D1, but when you're playing in club, what did it take mentally to like mentally and physically, the hard work to know that okay, like you want this? Like how much work did it ask for?
To
get to the top
college?
level? Yeah.
or where I'm at now?
No, to the college at first. Like when you're, you're a high schooler and you're playing club, you're playing high school. What does it take?
Honest, it really takes, you just got to advocate for yourself, really. There's people, coaches, clubs, teammates, fans who love you, and you got the guys who doubt you, question you, and then you got the people who just say you're weak, and you know what I mean. You definitely, when other people speak wrongly of you, you know what I mean. You definitely have to humbly, and at times when it's necessary, like let people know that, like, I can do this, you know what I mean. And then so they can give you the opportunity, and then when you get the opportunity, you just have to take it. So I definitely had a few. I can remember back to like some pinnacle moments where it was like a coach was coming up to me before a game, before a showcase, and it was like, he's like, hey, we've been questioning starting you, but we're gonna give you the start, and ultimately, literally told me, like, as I'm about to get on the field, he's like, you better have a game of your life, or it's over for you.
So how do you play with such pressure?
I mean, I don't know. I've always been an understanding guy. Like, you just processing in my head. Pretty mellow. When I say mellow, I mean like relaxed, even in stressful situations, because regardless of whether you want to be nervous or whether people are saying you have to perform or not, at the end of the day, you still have to perform. If there's a problem, the solution's still the same no matter what's on your shoulders or on your back. So it's like I just kind of learned to forget about it, you know what I mean? Just to like not to take it in so much, just to not get too high, not get too low. So when people tell me those things, I'm like, yeah, okay, like, all right. I feel it, don't get me wrong. I feel the nervousness a little bit, but not enough to weigh me down, because I'm like, even if I can forget anything they told me, regardless, I'm still going to have to perform well on the field. So it's like, I might as well just play without the stress. So I just learned to give it away.
So that's one thing I wanted to know was confidence. Back then or even now, how do you gain your confidence? Where does your confidence come from?
My confidence comes from two major places. One major place my confidence certainly comes from is, well, one, it comes from just my faith in Christ, growing in my faith and, beginning to follow Jesus, and in my prayer time, and just knowing that if I'm spiritually grounded and as I'm strong, spiritually, then I'm always confident, comfortable, to start on my day or whatever I have to handle. I know that I'll be good. I know that I'm aligned or I don't know. That's where my first strength just comes from. It eases me in my mind because I have put my reliance on Him fully. So it's like, I don't know, just have your way, however it goes. And then the other way I would say is from training. You know what I mean? You get to see on the pitch when you're training, I did this turn and I hit that shot. And now you know you can do it. You know what I mean? And then so once you see yourself that you can do it, and it comes no different when you see it in the game. So that's probably my two things.
Brother, that's amazing. Mostly, I love the first major place when you say you first had to be spiritually grounded. That's amazing. I want to first now get to the process to playing college. What was the process to choosing to play for UW?
It was a bit of how do you say? It was a bit of a
zigzag or something.
Yeah, it was a bit of like I don't even have a word for that.
A loop or something.
A loop. I don't even know. So I actually ended up. I'm an interesting story. I ended up going to 3 schools.
Okay.
So I first coming out of high school, it was interesting. I actually didn't have. I had no offers. Like almost done with senior year.
Wow.
I had 0 offers, and I'm playing. We were what, probably the top, maybe number 1, at least top 5 in the country at the time.
Oh, wow.
For Crossfire, and I'm starting every game, and I'm balling out, scoring, and I don't have any offers. You know what I mean? It was frustrating, because I got a sister who plays soccer. And she actually just played in the Women's World Cup with Jamaica.
Really?
Yeah, and all that. And she was at UW already. And
what club does she play for?
She's hurt right now, so she's not playing right now. But when she gets back, I mean,
she'll see, you know.
Yeah.
But big congrats to her.
Yeah, big shout out.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so like looking at her, especially her journey, because I'm younger, so I seen her process of school is flooding in from like her sophomore year.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was pretty discouraged. I'm like, man, like, what's up? Like,
Yeah.
I have to go do it. If I didn't go do it, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm about to ball anymore. So, and I think it was after like one showcase. That showcase actually that I was telling you, the coach told me I better have a game in my life. It was that. I was at that showcase, and I think after that first game, you know, I scored and I assisted. And after that game, I went from 0 to literally probably like 12 offers.
Wow.
Like after one game. And
really?
yeah, one of our assistants came over.
That's the difference one game can do.
One game. Literally, all you need is one game.
Yeah.
So anyways, I ended up choosing University of New Mexico. And I could have stayed here, but I wasn't ready to be back home. You know, it was too much trouble. And also I knew myself, and I was like, I'll get complacent, and, you know, I wouldn't really push myself to my probably potential. Yeah. So then I decided to go to University of Mexico. But once I got there, they ended up cutting the program, you know, for like a Title IX thing. And even though we're a top 25 school, so it was like, okay, now I got to figure out there. So I ended up going to CSUN, Cal State Northridge in LA. Okay. Played there for a season, and then COVID hit. And then and we were like the only team who played, I think, in California was like UCLA. Okay. You know what I mean? And so we didn't get to play. So I was just out, not there for a while. And then we finally, I think like the year and a half after, got to come back and play. And then I got hurt. So I played like 3-4 games, maybe 4 or 5 games, something like that. And then I was just like it was just time to go. Like, you know, that door was just
closing. So
yeah, I was time to move on. You know? And I finally decided to just come to UW. Yeah. Interesting enough, even though they actually offered me a few times to come before. But like I said, I was like I said no because I wasn't feeling it.
So what was it like to come back home and take that challenge now here and having to represent, you know, your home, your own state? Yeah. What was it like?
Man, it was the best decision I ever made. I sit back and I'm like, man, bro, what was I doing? I should have been here. Like, I'm tripping. Man, it was love because, you know, people know you. I'm from this is my city, you know. So I'm from here, and people are like, like they get to come to my games. I had never had anybody really at my games because I was so far away. And so like having that family and friends at the games, and people coming up to me like, yeah, man, I used to watch you, and just having a lot more networking connects already established, and as the team, love the coach. And we were winning, you know. I mean, we went
you won
undefeated.
The whole Pac-12.
Yeah, won the Pac-12. And great coaching staff. Yeah, it was phenomenal.
So how do you keep your head up after so many, like you say, you don't even know what to call it. But like, how do you keep your head up through it all as you're playing, challenges after challenge? How do you go at it?
Oh man, I'm expecting, like, especially in soccer, you know what I mean? It's a game where ups and downs are expected. You know that you're gonna have a bad season, not only just a bad game, you'll probably have a bad season at one point, and you know you're gonna have a great season. So it's like I don't know. I guess it's just I more so take it as you know, personal growth, spiritual growth. Opportunity as well, just because, you know, with if you persevere through the hard times, you know, there's always a reward that, you know, that you'll reap afterwards, you know. And whether it's something that you didn't know, like your character wasn't, whoever you were at the time, wasn't able to face, and it's stopping you, you know what I mean? After you make it through it, you did grow, because that was the only way you made it through, you know. It held you back at that point. I mean, to defeat whatever you got to defeat, you have to become a better, wiser, stronger, better player all around. So, I mean, how I got through it, I don't know. Phone calls to the family, you know what I mean? But just knowing, like, I definitely did not want to quit, because I know growing up, I always thought back to, like, who I didn't want to be. You know, because you got guys who, you know, around the hood, and they're like, man, I could have been. You're like, man, I was this and that when I was younger. Man, I had this, and you know, I was him, and just selling all these could have been stories. You know.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I can't be that. So
yeah. So you didn't want to live on ifs and buts, you know, like if I was this, if I did this,
or live on a past memory. Like, man, I used to be like, you know, those guys. It's, you know, so you know those guys, man. They're 35, still showing their high school football highlights. Like, bro, like I don't want to see these videos right now, bro. Like, we get it.
Yeah, time's passed.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you think is the best piece of advice you've gotten through your playing years to even out, like getting to the point where you're playing at home and you're feeling good? You know, you went undefeated and all. What was the best advice you ever got? Oh, let's say top 3. Like, I don't want to narrow it down to just one.
No, that's cool. Yeah. That's a good question. Man, I tell people this all the time. The best advice I ever got, one of the best advice I ever got was in 5th grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was in 5th grade, man. My 5th grade teacher, Mr. Lawton, Mr. Lawton at Brighton, over on Rainier, he taught me 2 things. He taught me how to handle my anger, you know, because I used to be pretty angry. Yeah. And then he taught me self-talk, like the importance of self-talk. He was just always telling me like you have to speak to yourself. Like, say you're doing a workout and you're trying to do some push, you're like, all right, oh, come on, like one more, you got it. One more, you can do this, or just making sure that how you speak to yourself is in you know, is in a good light, you know. So speaking well to yourself, but pushing yourself, like not allowing yourself to be settled and satisfied. So I think the self-talk got me through all the hard times, is what you were saying before. Like, what got me through, I think, was that all right, oh, it's cool. It's 2 more days, one more week, you know.
Yeah. See, fun question a bit here. So when you're playing in college, what do you think is the best state or best place you ever visited?
Oh, to play in college?
Let's say, like, you know, throughout your playing years, you know, I'm assuming you guys were traveling here and here, you know, in West Coast, or let's say even outside of soccer. What do you think is the best place you ever visited? Best state, best country, wherever.
Yeah. Ever, though, not just college.
Ever, not just college.
Oh, yeah. Best place I ever played? Man.
You got to tell us why, too.
Yeah. You know, thankfully, I've had a chance to go to a lot of places, a lot of countries, a lot of states. Okay. It's a tough one.
It's a tough one, yeah.
I would say I love playing in Jamaica.
Okay.
I love playing back home in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I'm from Jamaica. I don't know if I told you that.
You told me your sister was, but
now,
okay. I made a liaison.
Just because the atmosphere and it's put it like this, for a high school game in Jamaica, the high school championship game has about almost 60,000 fans. For high school. High school. So just for a regular game, like just for games, like it's love, like it's loud, trumpets everywhere, everybody's shouting your name, everybody, even if you haven't even been there long, you know? So the atmosphere in Jamaica is unmatched. It's unmatched. People are synchronized, you know what I mean? Like if something goes on, the whole crowd knows to say the same thing at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's
absurd compared to the fact that we get here like 60 max at a high school game. Like, it just be like low numbers. You could count your fingers or something.
Literally, 12 people. Okay.
And it'd be worse when like a whole school got a stadium for a high school soccer game, and nobody pulled up. Like you can hear like somebody screaming from the other side of the stadium and everything. But what place do you think has the best food?
This is any place I've been.
Any place you've been, best food.
Ooh.
Because that's one thing I love about America here. Everybody got that, like, it doesn't matter what state, they all have their own way of making food. Like, this state has their own pizzas. Like, it might 50 style pizza. Washington style pizza. Texas style pizza. What's the best place? Best food?
Dang, that's another good question. I would say, I don't want to sound cliche, but I'm gonna say Jamaica.
It's
like
home.
yo, I mean, we got oxtail. You have
Still haven't tried it.
curry goat, curry chicken,
Still haven't
brown
tried
stew,
it. Brown stew. Okay.
beef patty. It don't. Yeah.
It's still like it's bussing. Yeah.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong. I mean, Indian food goes crazy.
Ooh,
I love Indian food. Chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, cameraman.
You see that? You know that? Yeah. That with the garlic naan. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Yeah.
Changed my life. I love Mexican food. Spanish. Ooh, I will tell you a dish. It's called lomo saltados.
Lomo saltados.
I think it's.
You forget the accent, right?
Shout out my Spanish teammates and my Colombians.
Yeah, I know you be ordering that a lot because you be like.
But yeah, bro, I think it's Peruvian.
Okay.
It's Peruvian.
Peruvian best food.
You gotta try it. Yeah,
Okay.
so good.
Okay then. See, yeah, of course, later on you play for UW. You enjoy your time. You won Pac-12 and all. Then you're signed with Houston Dynamo, and talk to me to the process of going ahead and playing professionally.
Yeah. It was I had good advocates in my corner. You know, coming just through my career and coming from UW, and a lot of people who believed in me. So I kind of just had a few agents start to reach out, and just a few coaches and things just making calls for me, trying to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
I guess I could say the process of it, again, wasn't the most straightforward.
Okay.
Like it was like some people, everything's just there. They don't really have to do anything, you know what I mean? I feel like, again, like how I was saying, like with my college offers, things kind of came on the later end. Yeah. You know, so season's over, and I had a few agents reaching out during season, but none that I was like feeling. Like none I was like, this is for real, or like I feel like was gonna actually, advocate for me. Because you can get it, you can work with an agency, but they got Lionel Messi, and then they got you. It's like, okay, they ain't focused on you, even though you're a baller, even though you have a chance and you're gonna go pro, but it's just like you want somebody who's really fighting for you. So
that will prioritize you too.
Yeah. So honestly, I just things just kind of came out later, and signed with an agent later, pretty late on, and then really just made some calls and got picked up by Houston. Yeah. So, but it was nice.
So you're making the decision to leave home. What's it like? Like leave home again? After your time here, what was that decision like?
Honestly, I was fine with it. I'm used to. I've been kind of used to being away. But although I would say my last being back home at UW was it did make me really realize how much I loved and how much I love Seattle. It's my favorite city in the world. Like I love it. So I guess I can say up front, I'm like, dang, like, I'm gonna leave again. But I was ready. I was really like, it's something new. I've always liked doing new things. So leaving wasn't too bad.
Yeah, leaving wasn't too bad. Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
What's the best thing about Seattle? Because I haven't seen it yet. 6 years here, I haven't seen it. What's the
6 years here, and you haven't?
Yeah, I moved here 6 years ago in the country. Okay. So tell me what's the best thing. I got to go.
There's no place like Seattle in the summertime.
Okay.
And all the homies, all the bros, everybody I bring to Seattle. Yeah. During the summertime, quote that, summertime. Okay. They say the same thing. My friends my friends from San Diego, my friends from LA, New York, wherever they're from.
Like coming from California, still wow.
Because it's summertime. I mean, you're on the water all the time. You can get on some you can wakeboard, get on jet skis, go to the lakes all the time. Yeah. Hikes. Jump some cliffs if that's what you're into. That's what I'm into. So okay. The food,
the rain is horrible.
The wintertime is a bit different. I will say that. The wintertime is
What food you talking about? We ain't got no food except teriyaki. We got only teriyaki.
Okay, we got teriyaki. Yeah. We do got teriyaki, which honestly, you'll be surprised. You don't really find teriyaki at much other places. Yeah. And if you do find it, I mean, it's like an Asian hub in Seattle, so we get it good. If you go other places, I realize it is not the same.
I think it's definitely like the best place out there, but like somebody's being gatekeeping it so well. Like,
I'm gonna give you a list, bro.
You got.
I'm gonna give you a list,
bro.
And I'm gonna need you to get back to me on every spot with a rating, with a star rating on it.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, we got spots in Seattle.
Really?
We got.
Nah, for sure. Like not only teriyaki, because you gotta give me everything.
Oh, I'll give you the southern food.
Okay.
I'll give you obviously the Asian food. I'll give you food from Alaska. You know what I mean? I'll give you. I got it all for you. Trust me. Indian food.
Because I'm telling you, like, I seriously sat there one day. I'm like, damn, when I'm grown, I'm gonna move out and either live in Texas or Oregon. Because I just
Houston definitely got the food too, though.
Houston's
known for their food as well.
I spent like a weekend in Dallas. When I tell you, like, the only food I ate was In-N-Out. Because I was there only to go see a Barca game. You know, I'm trying to enjoy my time and watch my favorite team play or whatever. And
Barca?
Barca, they came to play Juventus. Thing is, I get there on the 28th. Barca played the 29th, so I'm sleeping with the jersey on, like I'm playing
just to watch them lose.
Yeah. So there was like 4 or 5 more days left in Dallas.
Yeah.
I spent the whole time just at home, like what's it called, with my uncle, and we were just ordering food or just cooking, and like we're just chilling or whatever. I didn't know anybody in Dallas. That's back then. There's no podcast. There's nobody I know from anywhere. So like, I watched the whole One Last Dance. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. So when like people talk about Texas barbecue, I did not experience none of that. Like,
yeah, I think you just. You need a new crowd, bro. You need a new crowd.
Okay, who got better for Texas or here?
Texas as a whole?
Texas, yeah. Or what here?
I say Seattle.
Seattle?
Because we're so diverse. We have you have every culture, every type of dish, food, meal. I think Houston, I would say Houston's food is up there.
I'm guessing they get the better barbecue.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Texas is killing our barbecue for sure.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into a little segment here while I still ask you questions. People, anyone who comes here, they know we play a little game of Connect Four.
Yeah.
How good are you?
Scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
7, maybe.
7. Ooh.
That's right.
I'm about to smack you, champ.
It could be my good day. Who knows? It could be a 9.5 day.
Against me?
Red for sure.
Red. All right, got you.
Let me see that.
Ooh. You got it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna put it like this for the camera, and then like we can lean back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Got you. Which camera is hitting up? His or mine? Which camera is it? His or mine? Yeah, that's hitting up, that one? Oh, we good. All right. Yeah.
Let me see this, man.
So you go to play professionally in Texas. Okay, so what's it like, first of all, when you get there and, it's no more college, it's no more club, it's, you're playing professionally. Like, this is the start. Like, this is what you've been working for since you first started playing that sport, and it's first switched up in your mind. In terms of workload, what's the difference of workload from going D1 to going to professionally with the Houston, with Dynamo?
Yeah. The workload is definitely. I would say the difference is you're going every single day. Mm-hmm. Obviously in college you're going about every single day for the most part, but the longevity of it though, we literally it's almost 11 months for us. So at least this year our team did well. Our team went to playoffs, went to the semifinal, but I would say that it's really just how long we're playing every day for. That was the biggest concern or adjustment that had to make. Even though you're used to working hard and things like that, I think the other biggest thing was honestly just learning how to manage your body, manage yourself throughout the season, the type of work that you're doing. I would say that was probably the biggest adjustment. But yeah, it's been good. I seen got real strong this year. Just put it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a lot of things I realized I had to work on. Man, I can't even think right, man. You guys, these questions. I'm trying to play this game. That's probably why he wins all the time. He's talking about, I win, I don't lose. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. I lost a lot. Like everybody would just come here and I'm losing like a bum.
Okay.
Thing is, I'm gonna tell you what. I was studying it like a film. You know, like how us players would study films.
Yeah.
I was studying my.
You're studying your Connect 4 game.
Bro, I'll be like editing and I'm like, okay, I should have made this move. This is what I
This
do.
guy's
Like,
funny.
so I'm telling you now,
Yeah.
like, it's not that I win all the time because I just genuinely just got good. It's I
Okay.
study my film. You know.
Okay.
You know, you become great by practice.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Man, I almost twitched. No way. So, what's it like now moving to a new environment with, of course, you're used to the pressure of like having to perform. Ooh, that's slick. He's slick. He's so slick. Ain't gonna lie. He's slick. I see it. Okay, let's do this.
Nice. Almost had a two-way going.
yeah. Like I'm telling you, I'm sitting here. When they hate me, I stopped myself from asking that question. I'm like, screw the question.
Wait a second, I'm about to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your question?
Yeah. So you're playing now with guys. You already have the pressure to like you can't underperform because you guys stay at the top. Now professionally, you know that hey, it's no more like contracts are on the line. Yeah. What's the pressure like? And also fighting with a spot with someone else. Like it could be a buddy that you already have, but you want to play for that game. You want to start. What's the pressure like?
Honestly, the pressure is very real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to understand you're pro now, and everybody around you is also pro. Mm-hmm. So it's any chance that you give up is usually gonna be taken well. Like say even if you get hurt, you know what I mean? You're sick for a day. Like somebody has to step in, and when that person steps in, like I said, they're pro, so they're more than likely gonna kill it. Gonna do what they need to do. Yeah. And especially if you win, you know what I mean? It's pro now. Everything's about winning. Forget the development like that. You need to win. Yeah. So especially if you win, you're probably gonna see yourself on the bench for a little while. Yeah. And then until you get that little slight chance. And honestly, they won't even consider you for a chance if you're not killing it for the whole week during training. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like it's definitely there's really almost no moments to slack off. You go into training, you literally got to turn up every day. Yeah. Yeah. But then obviously, being with your boys, like you grow close with them, and there's guys in the same position. Yeah. And I mean, if you got a good club dynamic or you're cool friends around you, good teammates, I mean,
is it you
even though
me?
you're I'm trying.
Is it you?
I think it's
you. Yeah.
I think it's me.
Yeah, but keep going. Yeah.
So even though you got guys that you're fighting for, fighting with to take the space, take that spot, you ultimately you still want to keep like that, like you don't want to hate the person. You're like, I gotta beat him out for this spot. You don't want to just look at him every day and be like, I forget you. It's this and that, You're
slick, but yeah. You like not praying on their downfall, whatever. But kind of focusing on yourself.
Even though you want to say just focus on yourself, but if the next person is doing well, then good for him. He's doing well. Now you just gotta, So.
Exactly. Yeah. What's your pregame looking like? Pre-game, it's game day. What song are you listening to? What meal are you getting?
Man, my pregame routine pretty much. I'm trying to see what you're doing.
I'm trying to see what you're doing. Hey, yo, when he's answering the question, have this camera on him, and then when we play, yeah, go ahead. Oh, just to let you know, you've already lost the game. Just so you know. I just want to let you know. So I don't make you look stupid, little, but you've already lost the game.
Nah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Pre-game routine?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
my pre-game routine, wake up. I don't like to wake up late. Like, I don't like to sleep in too much. I'll probably get about 9:30. Because if I sleep in, my legs get all jello, and I can't get it back to the next day. So I got to get up. So depending on how I'm feeling, probably just wake up, drink some tea, go for a walk.
What music we're listening to? Are we listening to music?
Throughout the day, not. I don't. Throughout the day is pretty much a normal day, you know. I definitely want to eat my breakfast early because I want to make sure I got the right fuel, and a snack in between, and I'll go lunch. A bit of Fortnite, you know.
Yeah,
definitely gotta grind.
How good are you,
grind
Chad?
with the game.
Did you like still play even after the the whole chapter thing got introduced?
I've been in and out of Fortnite, honestly. Honestly, I've been in and out of the Xbox on the game.
Yeah.
Like, I'll play, and then I won't play for some months, and I'll play for a few months, and I won't.
What's better, FIFA or Fortnite?
FIFA's dead, bro.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like FIFA against somebody or like Ultimate Team?
Like, just I don't know. Like, if I'm on trips, we'll play. Like,
Okay.
we'll bring the Xbox, we'll bring the PlayStation, we'll play.
Yeah.
You know, but like, am I at home playing? No. I'm over it.
Like Ultimate Team, like
I'm
rivals,
over it.
you can't do
Nah,
that.
I can't. To be honest, I never really got into Ultimate Team.
Really? Oh, you're
never
missing
got into
out,
it too
Chad. Okay, I wouldn't say you're missing out because, man, it's serious rage issues, bro. It is not the game.
Yeah. Interesting. I had to block that off.
You didn't block none off.
I blocked one.
Yeah, y'all do none, Chad.
Don't worry. Mine is coming. Mine is coming.
How was the playoff run for you? Like, personally, now that you're like, you're starting to play off with them and all, with Dynamo. What did it feel like for you? Also, not only that, but you also came back to play against home on a crucial game.
Yeah.
What's it like?
Yeah. Honestly, it was dope. I'm not gonna lie. It was so we ended up going through like a bad run towards the end of the season, killing at the beginning of the season, middle of the season, had a couple ups and downs, and we started killing it again. I think we won like 6 or 7 in a row. And then right towards the end of the season, like, just switched up, just quit. Like, we lost like 4 in a row, back to back, 4 or 5 in a row, and then that we were just on the fence of making the playoffs. And then we played a game we had to win. We ended up winning against LA Galaxy. We beat LA Galaxy, and then we needed, I forgot what team it was, but we needed somebody to lose just so we can like squeeze by in that last spot for playoffs. And then literally, so we won the game versus LA Galaxy, and we're just on the field, like in the middle, in a huddle, just like somebody got their phone out with the live stream of the game. We're just like waiting for the countdown. We're like, damn, 9, just hoping we can get into the playoffs, man. So and then after that, they end up losing, so we got pushed through. And so like we're just in the middle of the LA Galaxy field, just throwing Gatorade on everybody. Coach got soaked, you know what I mean? People stepping on everybody, getting smacked in the face. Yeah. And then got to the locker room, turned up. So that entry was fun, and the playoffs is definitely pressure. Playoffs is definitely pressure because obviously, like, okay, you got to win. That's all year. But now like, nah, if you don't win, you're going home. You're going home. Yeah, and, exactly. So playoffs. My first playoffs was it was definitely interesting because you had to really buckle in on, I really have to be in control of the game. I have to recognize what part in the game I'm at, when I need to calm down, when I need to control, when my emotions are getting too high, because playoffs is very emotional, So you have to really be in control and focused on your mind and really reading the game, because playoff games are faster, they're harder, people just pull out skills, out of, I don't even know what they ain't done it all year. It's playoffs, and all of a sudden they
want to show out.
Plus 5 on the skill level. You know what I mean? They went plus 15 in pace. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
And you're a defender, so this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting hit with like 25 overlap runs. Every 2 minutes. It doesn't make sense.
I get you.
But, yeah. Come on, King.
What's harder, playing Connect 4 or playoff?
Against you?
Connect 4 against me or playoff? What's harder?
Playoffs is
Really?
is definitely harder, yeah.
I'm gonna make you change your mind, Chad.
I feel like this is a breeze. You know, I could come back to eat my words, but I'm just saying.
Ooh.
I might be the first dub of the day.
Really? Nah, you bugging.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ain't gonna lie, you got me boxed out.
Go ahead, son. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I can't even see how I can win this.
I mean, you never know. Something might just come up.
Poor la. Who's your favorite player? You gotta go one player. Who's your favorite?
Ever?
Yeah.
I got a few. I got two.
Who would it be?
Well, remind you, I grew up playing center mid, so my favorite players are center mids.
Naturally, yeah.
Yeah. Pogba.
Yeah.
Pogba at Juventus is undefeated.
Yeah. He was good.
If you ever watch that highlight tape,
never really got the move to Man U.
Yeah, that was tough. And then Iniesta.
Yeah. Well, he's literally, I think, top 5 all time favorite for me.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
What's that?
Where did you go?
Yeah, I already go.
Nowhere.
I can't say.
Oh, you went right here.
What would I tell you?
Okay, let me see.
How you enjoying preseason?
That's game.
Where?
Hey, tap in to the first loss on the show.
Where at?
Huh?
Where at?
It's game. It's two-way.
Where?
It's
Where?
two-way.
Where?
You see it, right?
Where?
You see it, right? Hey,
Where?
everybody look close, all right? Look here. He done slipped up. He was talking too much.
Where?
You got here. 1, 2, 4. But if he puts that there,
No.
look, bang. But it's also here, bang. That's a three-way.
I'll tell you this.
One more.
No, I'll
Is
tell
there
you.
4?
Yeah.
No. I'll tell you where.
Because you have
Wait, just draw one.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you.
All the way to your side. All the way to your side.
this way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. 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 I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this though.
What? All right,
I'll tell you this.
Excuses.
I'll tell you this. I made a mistake. It's not an excuse. But like, here's the thing. It's all about the angle I'm looking at it here. Because here's the thing. You see this one?
Remember, that's the one he said he wasn't gonna tell me.
I'll show you. I'll tell you this. I'll show you this.
Okay.
Instead of playing it here, so I can make up something here and force you to block me instead of going offensively.
Yeah.
I put it here by mistake, and I realized it, and I
Valid.
didn't want to say anything. I'm like,
Valid.
oh, it's not an excuse. It's
It's all done, bro.
It sounds like a justification, but it's hey
man, I'm gonna just block
it's
one of them.
done. Wait, put it back. Put it back, bro. Yeah, make a decision. It don't matter what decision you make. Next, it's done. It's 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, and 4 here. It's done.
Yo, no. That was good, but no, I can't go out like that. Bro, you don't know how to play, man. I got distracted too. I gotta say.
Okay.
Okay, I shot 2 episodes today, of course. So like my head, like I'm like, damn, try to like,
It's all good, man.
do things differently. All right, one last point. One last game.
Everybody
Let's go.
gotta take their L at some point.
Oh, come on, man.
I will say that was a tough L to take, though. That's hard to swallow.
I'm telling you, I saw because of that one mistake.
It's all right, bro.
But yeah, of course, like we're saying, you played home, so you had family pull up to the game too, because they know, oh shoot, Omar's coming home and he playing against our team.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What's it like? Like everybody in the stands, because I remember I was at that game and seeing you all over, family just all over and whatever, welcoming you and all. What's it like?
It was amazing. You gotta get a few hater comments, for all the Sounders lovers out there. So it's just like, sorry, whatever. Some people who refuse to put your jersey on, they're just like, I gotta be loyal. Yeah. But nah, it's awesome. It's dope just knowing that. I mean, cause what's joys and gifts and happiness. If you can't really share it, you can't share it with nobody. Yeah. So being able to share, my accomplishments and just seeing, my grandma and my moms and everybody come out just to be like, I'm proud of you. It's like,
does it be hitting you sometime? Like you're like, like, dang, I made it. I'm pro. Like,
No.
does he be hitting you something like
No.
that? Yeah. How did it be going?
Honestly, it really it's interesting because it's what you've been doing your whole life, you know. And I'm definitely not never been one to really have much of an ego. So it feels normal, if I could say.
What you mean?
Because it's I'm still going to practice every day. I still got weight room. I still got a coach I got to listen to. You know, I'm still traveling over the country. So when I say normal, it's similar routine. It's not the same routine, but it's similar. It's familiarity. The only thing that's different now is the title. You know, so I don't. At moments when we get to those hotels, sometimes I'll be like, okay. They be blessing us with the hotels. I will say that. They put us on. So there's like moments here and there where you're like, oh yeah, I'm proud. Like when the little kid runs up to you, you know what I mean? Even grown men run up to you. You know, and they be like, great. And I'm like, I'm like, what's up, man? Like, you know, it's just so doing the autographs and
you have your jersey or something.
Like doing the appearances with the club and showing up to like the volunteer, just touching in the community, just seeing how much of an impact you now have that comes with the title and the influence. So I would say I love that. That definitely wakes me up sometimes.
I love that, bro.
I don't know what I want to do.
What's the biggest obstacle you think you ever had to overcome in your career?
I'm watching what this guy's about to do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would say I got two things probably. One of them was during the season dealing with inconsistencies, whether you're starting for a while and then not starting and starting again and then not starting. It's kind of I've had to deal with that, and it's pretty frustrating.
How do you overcome those?
Just showing up every day because you don't want to give them an excuse not to have you on the field. You know what I mean? You know, I've been told there was a point actually even in this season where I wasn't playing for a bit, and I'm like, I don't know why. You know, like I'm performing during training. I'm performing. You know, in the games and things like that, but I'm not playing right now. And even I'll go in and talk to my coaches, and they're saying to me, they're like, hey, there's nothing, word for word, they're saying to me, there's nothing more that you can be doing better for us in our eyes. It's just, I mean, being pro, you got to deal with politics now and just a lot of other little things. So that was probably one of my hardest things, just trying to process that, because it's a performance sport. So I'm like, if I'm performing, then why am I playing? But also injury, you know. Injuries. I was injured. I got injured I think like my freshman year, and I was out for almost 2 years. Actually 2 years. Wow. I was out for 2 years. Wow. So honestly, I don't want to say this now, you know, because you never know what happens, but I'd be like, man, I don't know if I could break through that again, like make it through that and continue with my sport. God willing, I won't have to deal with that. Where you at, man?
I mean, I won the game. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you don't have to.
You said that last time. Last time.
No, last time I told you I did win the game, but I played the wrong part.
Right.
Okay, tell me this. Assuming I played that one the right part, and he's all like, oh, I got you double cross, whatever. I'm going to be like, I don't need to go block you anywhere. I just got to play here and win the game. I mean, that's a small, tiny mistake.
Okay.
I'll make sure I don't make it here, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, we here.
Okay.
We here.
It's funny, you know, we actually got the same setup.
Really? No, we don't. I'm winning this. It's different.
Yes, we'll see. Dang. Man, I'm trying to really think. Man, okay. No, I'm not going there. No, I'm not going there.
I'm not stopping you from doing nothing, Chad.
Yeah. No.
Do your thing.
Man, okay. I'm going to just...
What you want to put on the line here? Let's make it bet. What do you want to put on the line?
Put on the line?
Yeah.
This would be me putting something on the line for me to win 2 in a row.
What's that?
Not for me to win 1.
No. Let's just make it bet. Like, what do you want if you win?
Let me see what I want, man. You can give me a little Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Got you.
Chick-fil-A on this line.
I bet. If I win, I want your jersey.
You want a jersey if I win?
Your jersey from you. From now.
Okay.
Bet.
I can do that.
I mean, I've already won the game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Chad. Go ahead, son. Go ahead, my son. I won the game. He don't see it yet. I wouldn't make this bet if I went to this company. Nah, I'm in his head. Look at you.
I am genuinely not worried.
I'm in your head.
Genuinely not worried.
All right, let's go, boy. Rajan, you see it, right? No. Don't say anything but except yes and no.
He said I don't see it.
Yeah, he see it. That's it.
You see it?
That's all. No. You
literally forced him to say I see it.
No. You can't say anything.
You forced him to say I see it.
You know this dude? No. I don't want to hear.
Do you see it?
I'll tell you this. Yeah. Hey, no. Yes or no? Yeah. That's it.
You see potential, or is it set?
You see something. It's
Okay,
over.
potential.
It's over. Oh
Okay,
my
potential.
God. You know this dude had me lose 2 games. Literally, we're playing and then this dude is like, "Oh, play here." He tells the guest that, like, and then like I lose, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, bro. I'm telling you, this is harder than playing a playoff game, bro. I've been saying this. Confident? I've won. Thank you. Wherever you play, I win. Kabang or kabang?
I almost went here too. I almost went there.
What did I say?
I didn't see this one.
You know why?
I was only looking for this one.
You know why? Because I'm good. I'm that guy. It's
Okay,
that
hold on.
easy.
If we're making comparisons right now, right? He went on a 2-way. The game before this, I went on a 4-way.
No.
Okay.
Was it 4?
It was 4.
I'm gonna have to go back in the recording, chat.
It was 4.
All right, okay.
So
then.
okay, it's cool.
At the end of the day, people won't matter. But play that. I'm gonna take my win. Come on,
Now
man.
you got it. Well, play. Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
fault. I'll let you play. Let me see.
I imagine I make the same mistake and put it like left or right. Oh, yo, you know I did the same thing to Maggie. I did the same thing to Maggie, bro.
Yeah, you can take your dub. You can
Take your
your
dub, man. Come on
Take your
now.
dub.
Where's my shit at? Come bang.
I was like, imagine if you dropped it.
Yeah. I pause for this. Pause the picture. Take your L. Do this. All right, bro. If you've watched the podcast before, we thank you. We have I'll wait once I'm done collecting. There you go. A segment now to end.
Yeah.
If you had to look at yourself, like you're giving yourself a message, and Omar was looking back, and you had to give yourself a message 5 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
By looking at that camera and speaking to yourself, what would it be?
A message to myself.
5 years from now. Yeah, and as if you were speaking to yourself. It doesn't have to be 5 years from now. It could just be in the years that's coming, and you're looking back. You could even look back after a week. You're like, damn, I want to, hear what I got to say to myself.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of moments. But we embraced every moment. Really, it's not the destination. It's the journey. So, yeah.
That's it, right? That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. What are goals you have for your career?
My goals. I want to play overseas.
You want to play
I want
overseas?
to play overseas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my main goal right now.
Uh-huh.
Overseas. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of the podcast?
No, it was great. I had a great time. I had
Yeah.
a great time. I got a nice dub. Got a nice dub to connect for. I'll take that. And,
No, I'm only stopping this because of the time. Oh, because of like my camera is giving me like,
Yeah.
he's texting me technical stuff here and there. He's telling me, hey, this, the camera, like whatever. Like that's the only reason I'm stopping this.
Okay.
But just know I go maybe 5 games with the guests. Like I'm like just killing them again and again. If you want, we'll run it off camera. I'll make you cry for like 5 minutes.
Hey, knowing this guy, he might be the type to run it off camera and then come back on camera with a different story. So I'm gonna wait till I have my witnesses. All right.
That's insane.
I'm gonna wait till I have my witnesses.
When we're in Florida, I mean in Texas, we're running it.
Yeah, we'll run it back. We'll run it back.
Yeah. But last thing, you gotta tell us 3 people you want on the podcast. The next 3 people you want to see on the podcast, and tell us how to get them.
Okay.
Yeah, you look out and you're calling them out by looking at that camera right there. Oh no, his camera right there.
Who do I want on this podcast, man?
It could be here or we told you about Texas, wherever, here or there.
Okay. I need my boy Kalani Kosarienzi. Sounders kid now just got drafted.
Oh yeah.
So he'll be here.
Big congrats.
Let me see. Isaiah Reed. When we get into Houston, tap in.
Yeah.
And
it's been talks, but
yeah. And who else would I say? EJ football training.
Yeah.
Get him on the show. Legend.
That's actually crazy how all 3 of these people you named, they're on my list. They're on my number.
Well, there we go. It's supposed to be.
Gotta make it happen.
Make it work.
Yeah. Are you going, like, what's it called? The Isaiah Reed just be coming with those Drip FC, like, shirts, merch. Tell you guys, like, rock my stuff and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that again.
The Drip FC merch that came out, did he come out with you, like, telling you guys, hey, I got merch coming out?
Yeah, he definitely put us on. I was he actually blessed me, allow me to be in one of his shoots.
Really?
Yeah, so I got to be like a quick like ambassador for him for a bit.
Really?
And yeah, he got some heat. He definitely got some heat.
Because I see you got your drip on, so definitely you'd be.
Yeah. You got to see the shirt. Hey.
Yeah.
Life is fresh. Living with Jesus.
Yeah, but wait, can we have a? Did they take all of it? Yo, Rajan, they take all of it? Yeah. Of course, cause yeah. Go ahead, show it off.
Life is fresh and living with Jesus.
Yeah. Just stand up, show it off. We gotta show it off.
Gotta flex a shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Life is fresh.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Live with the one and only.
Nah, I like it. I saw it from the moment I got on. I was like, okay, let's focus on podcast and then bring it on. Oh, the one thing I was gonna tell you was, did you know when you Google your name, it comes up as goalkeeper?
Stop.
Oh my life.
Get out of here.
Right, Omar Gray. What's it called? It comes up as goalkeeper.
That's.
I'll show you.
I will say though, hey, I did win.
Omar Gray
goalkeeper.
You gotta talk to Google, fam.
What in the world?
You gotta
Google, what's going on, Google?
You gotta talk to Google.
And why do they got us losing? They got us losing the sound.
And they got hella pictures of you from like college instead of now and all.
Yeah.
I remember I'm looking at him like, goalkeeper, like the hell?
Hey, Google, we're going to have to set this up. We're going to have to sort this out because this is crazy.
Yeah.
But no, I was saying something. I totally forgot. I don't even remember. What were we talking about?
What was he talking about?
What were we talking about?
You sit there and listen to all of us.
Don't remember what I said. What were we talking about?
We're talking
before you pulled that up.
At first, the clothes. You talked about the shirt.
And then you guys were talking about like 3 players.
Yeah, we talked first about the 3 players we're gonna have. Yeah, and then the drip, and then I brought up the goalkeeping. But, but yeah. What'd you think of the podcast?
Nah, I mean, it was. I got another person for you.
Yeah.
My sister.
Your sister.
Yeah, get my sister on the podcast.
She in Washington?
Yeah, she's here. Hey, shout out Set Apart Soccer. If y'all want some good training, if y'all want some good sessions, also if you just want some, just some wisdom, that's your everyday life. That's the part. You've been called to be set apart. So tap in with her. She's it's top training for sure.
For sure. Give it I gotta get her contacts from you and make it happen.
Look them up on Instagram. Set Apart Soccer.
Yeah. I loved having you on. I'm glad I could have gotten the opportunity to catch you while you were here.
No, I'm glad you reached out.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I don't know. I thought my DM was gonna fall into other requests. Like, bro, like, I
checked my request and then I seen at first I was curious. I was like, I didn't really know, but I clicked your request anyways, and then I was like, oh, this is you know, that's some of my boys be on. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
if they mess with you, then yeah, I'll show some love.
Yeah, thanks,
Show some
bro.
love for
Thanks,
sure. I'm glad I did it.
I don't think people see the side of like the podcast is rejection. Like this
Yeah.
bringing me back to freshman year in high school. Bro, it's like getting rejected by your Uncle Day all over again, bro. You get rejected so many times.
Oh, yeah.
And but of course, like this. I think the ratio is kind of
part
like
of it,
alike,
though.
but like people like will accept and but like like you say, it's part of it. It's something like you have to accept. I'm like, okay, I gotta accept the fact that I will get rejected, and it be hurting sometimes because like I sometimes be imagining myself with a certain guest. I'm like, damn, I love to have them. Like let's say Lucas, I'm gonna call out Lucas.
Yeah,
because I was like, because I already had my list. It was like, okay, kind of listening like last week of December and first week of January guests, and I had Lucas in my mind, and I was hoping to make it happen or whatever. But circumstances will happen where you're like, okay, cool, it's fine. You can't keep held on the last chapter because you got to take away from it for the book. The chapter that followed, whatever.
Yeah.
Man, I was trying to be inspirational or something.
Nah, you got it.
That's what it's all about. But I'm grateful that you came on the podcast. Of course, we're gonna be looking out for you too with the season coming up.
Yes.
And the more and more people I interview, the more and more games I gotta watch.
Yeah. Honestly, just for they're playing each other. Just bundle them up, man, and then just
I think Cameron Cruz and Jason Wezo came on the podcast. Great guys. They're both playing a game, man. I have one game on my laptop and one game on my TV. I'm checking out Utah Tech here.
Look down, look back.
I'm looking back. It's halftime here. They're still playing here. Close it off here. But I just love supporting those guys because you guys give me the opportunity to give me your time and and I'm really grateful. I'm grateful to everybody watching the podcast. I love you all guys for for taking time to learn about these players, to learn about their story, their perspective, to see more than what's the player that you see just balling out on the field. And before we close off, if you have anything to say, address yourself to some people, give advice or shout out, whatever you want to say. It's all you, man.
Man, I couldn't have been here without my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's it, ultimately. So I want to definitely give him all the glory. And thanks for having me, man.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you came. Thank you very much for coming on the podcast. We'll see when we get Houston. I'm waiting for my list.
Oh, yeah.
And,
no, I got the list is in Seattle.
It's in Seattle.
It's a Seattle food list.
It's a Seattle food list. I'm down for it. But I'm grateful. Really, really, I'm grateful for all of you guys. I'm grateful for Raj. I'm grateful for everybody. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
That was it.
Thanks, man.